on this channel in the community, not from me,
But also, it's a group of women plus size park hoppers. What does it even mean? Park hopping? Again, I'm not super into the culture of like going on trips to Disneyland. I don't think I've ever been to Disneyland actually. I've been to.
I need to play this game and complete all this
A long time ago when I was like 4 or 5.
before it shuts down.
plus size park hoppers. Some of you may
CD.
There were.
And keep in mind the 5XL in America, but not in European definitions or Japanese ones, for example. Yeah, this is a 5XL in America.
Well, we're plus size park hoppers. We range in sizes from 2X to 5X. Make sure you
So, you want to hear a
These
story, huh?
Disney theme parks
Yeah, old Marcus still is it.
and isn't accessible to them. Yes, correct. Every of the month. Yes. I am not kidding. The whole thing here is going to theme parks and resorts and
I really hope I just blew up the right room. Echo, see anyone alive in there?
Right here.
Hell yeah. Echo, boot up their hut so they can check for injuries. I'm RJ. I'm a vault hunter with the Crimson Resistance. Come on, let's get out of here. Whole place is going into lockdown. Come on! So is my intel right? Are you a vault hunter too?
Yeah, name's Vex.
A little bit mean because they grew up in Eastern Europe where, like, you know, food was pretty scarce at times.
This is like Horizon similar.
People are, get so big you can't fit through the door. I feel like we would intervene and we would blame ourselves. And I remember that conversation. I was like,
The Crimson Resistance is gonna free this whole planet. I figured we could use all the vault hunters we can.
Oh, the reload's a bit better. Nice.
Take him out!
With pleasure.
Gene was right, this game is amazing. Right, reloading a gun. Check.
Banged up. Grab this weapon. Should take the edge off.
train yourself to, like, walk, even if you're a fit person in Japan.
Come on, we gotta get to the next floor.
Exactly.
The security room up there's already active.
What were those things?
I go on bikes more than I do already.
Timekeeper's robot arm.
Oh, that's cool.
On my trip, and these people are complaining.
Good riddance.
Gotta say, this is the fanciest prison I've ever been in.
Big
They're called the Order for a reason.
and large.
They like things neat and under control. People, too. Everyone who lands on Cairo sends a peer. The only welcome you can get is the Timekeeper's domination.
We went too far. I think people used to shoot and say, like, you know, a sign when you were growing up as a teenager in the 90s and the 2000s. I read that a lot of people got the body dysmorphia because of that, and I think that they grew up into the 2000s. The pendulum swung way too fucking far.
I just learned this is a thing. So we really like this Dr. Frederick's Better Body Balm. You just rub it on your thighs and it helps stop the friction. I've never had this problem, thankfully. But it's good.
Oh my god.
Thank you. They recommend using car if you want to avoid walking.
they explain what this red rash on your leg might be. They say that it's from exercise, but it's what? You can get rashes from exercise? In reality, it's called vasculitis, and it would probably go away if you lost some weight, and much, much more. So obviously, if you have been around this channel for any length of time, you will know that I am not a It's from sweating, because their skin rubs while it's sweating. Oh my god, I didn't even know that was a thing.
There's the security room.
We've watched
Check it out. Confiscated weapons chest. Is anything funny?
people go to debt to go to Disney
Damn it.
parks.
Lockdown's got us hemmed in.
The kids want, even if they didn't want to. Like, this is just another layer of it. Like, literally
Yeah,
a
that'll
layer
buy some time. We're gonna crack this prison wide open.
Yes.
Vault Hunter.
Imagine being like that that's your dad and he goes to Disney instead of like, I don't know, buying you a bike or something historically enjoyed by children is something I would find interesting. I am a Disney tourist. I like to watch the cartoons sometimes, and that's fine.
It's just me brushing my teeth, Felix.
Disney and Marvel versus Disney because of their kids. That's also very normal because children love those things, and you would consider
Trying to spoil this to my cousin.
Remind any and all rabid prisoners that he is watching. There is no escape. No one leaving.
The prisoners won't get far, but they'll distract the order while we escape.
This is important because they probably get a lot of hate comments and stuff, and people
Hell of a
love
sight,
it
huh?
too. Love this,
6 years ago, that
you
moon
know,
appeared from nowhere.
positivity and
The
stuff.
sky cracked open like shards. Guess it kinda did. Timekeeper's been a bold tyrant.
And my cousin comes, if Janine comes,
Prisoners won't get
my house we can play this.
They're bolted. Just
Yeah.
like us. Won't be long before the timekeeper walks them right back into their cells. We just need the timekeeper looking their way and not yours until we can jam your bolt.
Not old so much, but a little father. Favorite family means that you can spend more money to fill your tummy. My goal with this is
That's kind of cool.
it is to be from here because I forgot to say this when I was recording, but it probably seems like a random ironic coincidence that Cook Unity is the sponsor for this video. I actually did
We're almost out.
because
Just
some
fight
people
through.
about not so great places. I was just about so encouraging.
This is it. We can exfil here. We're gonna need this. Good. Now, follow my lead.
Oh, this is like Batman. Alright. He was right about this game. This looks pretty sick. Alright, cousin, how you do this?
Completely intact, and it's not
Oh,
just one
it's-
stop because I have two deliveries now. Cook Unity
Cool.
You gotta slide down. Come on.
Those that are advertising for not it. Yeah. I don't know, maybe not. They like male stuff. Like that's not good sponsored stuff.
Looks like we got separated. You good?
Never better. So, escape successful? Are we clear?
Not exactly. The Order's gonna have search parties combing through these woods. I stashed this.
Alright, let's look up my favorite going.
So if you too want chef-made meals delivered straight to your door, then click the link in the description or go to cookunity.com/Sydney50 for 50% off your first order. That's right, CookUnity is offering you guys 50% off your first order when you use code Sydney50 at cookunity.com/Stay. Now, right out of the gate, these fat Disney park enjoyers get two kinds of responses predominantly. People like me, and probably, actually, a lot of you who are alarmed and appalled that we have even gotten to this place. And I've seen this guy react to it. It's crazy. They stuff themselves, like, the one meal for them is like 3,000 calories. And then they eat, like, afterwards, like, in 2 to 3 hours because their stomach is so huge.
Society. These are the people who are extremely critical of these women and the content that they are making.
Yeah,
and I think we vary quite a lot. You know, you have the people who are very mean.
Oh, I had to get level 50 to get that one. Level 50, wow.
Let's meet up ahead.
That's a cool weapon. Oh, I like that weapon.
Might be a tight squeeze through there. You'll have to crouch.
RJ, if the timekeeper can take me over with the bolt, can't I just take it out? Got a sharp knife and a stick to bite on?
Oh, no. That thing is in there. It's changed your nervous system. When people try to rip their bolt out, it turns them crazy.
It would be awesome that my cousin comes over, we can play this. This is one of my favorite weapons, the assault rifle. My favorite, is that the assault rifle I got in my hands?
Bro, that steak looks like a fucking...
Yeah, that's my favorite weapon.
And I bet you that's $50 too.
Awesome, the loaded fish here. I really enjoyed the steak and the grenade sauce was so good. The sauce. Here are the it's so great.
I don't hate these women. I don't want to bully them. Like, I'm making jokes here and there. But, like, I ultimately feel bad for them. Because when you're supposed to, maybe this one, you turn yourself around, maybe, like, in the next 5 years, you'll probably still have a good life. The one like, struggling to fit into this one, the brown shirt, they're going to die probably within age 35, maybe 37 if they're lucky. You do not live long, your body's breaking down. There's no shot.
Actually, just one of their videos and comment something just hey, it's so neat and nasty. Like, not only are they loving life, they're sharing their joy and happiness, but they're also helping like a major population of people who might find it very embarrassing or humiliating to want to be able to go on a ride.
I hate this steak so much. Because it's YouTube. I am a friend that passed away from ED. Why was it okay for people to like shit on people on TikTok for starving themselves and not eating. It's totally acceptable as it's like gross and stuff. No, you fucking retards! The other one! God!
So why bother running?
No,
It's just a matter of time.
Not with Echo 4 on our side. He's jamming my bolt. And if we can get you somewhere safe while the timekeeper's distracted, we'll jam yours too.
This is so unexpected unless you because of the people that are saying, oh, well, I should be able to get 2 seats instead of 1. That, isn't that retarded to you guys? Like, just like, thinking about that logically. Like, people who are underweight should be able to get half off, as opposed to people who are overweight having to buy 2 seats for the price of 1.
Like, completely unnecessary. And some of this is flat. You know, I see a lot of comments, kind of bullying them.
No one leaves!
The comments that I see all the time is on like, if you can't stay on time, it's not time.
Yeah, it should be. Sorry.
For a lot of people.
I think they don't work very much that were enabling and justifying all of this to the actual content comments. So I'm not sure what that says, but it says something. It's something over in the comments. That's why they're still doing it. Yeah. You go on Reddit or other forums, you will see people complaining that they are.
You're still in one piece. Not that I expected anything less from Vault Hunter. They're looking for us. Keep a low profile. Come on. We gotta reach our getaway route. So, have you ever opened a vault?
Not yet. Did you come here for the vault too?
I was born on campus. But I heard all about vault hunters from off-worlders who crashed. When the moonfall collapse started, I took my chance and struck out on my own. Training up ever since. I'll introduce you to the leader of the Crimson Resistance when we get on the side. I only joined recently, but it's exactly how this place night. A whole rebellion, fighting together for freedom from the timekeeper. Oh, and I can't wait to rub it in his shiny face when we crack that vault of his.
They're putting themselves on the level of people who are actually disabled, I think. Like, I think a lot of it here is that, like, oh, I have secondary anxiety, like, secondary anxiety with someone who's disabled. It's like, but you can control that. Like, you can just, you know, stop eating so much. And then what's the sort of born
Which was 0 seconds away.
born away, right? Like, you're born without weight. When you lose your weight, it's fine. It's not your fault. Like, you can control your weight to some degree, right? Goodness, like, John, it's so entitled. Yeah. Fun. And it sure as hell will be fun when you are useful against the fact that you're rolling not even full people of your time. You know, if you are a prisoner, you are a human being, we are not.
Return now, Vault Hunter. What is I will become your prey?
Personally, I do view it as instructing people to help people
There. We'll go through that order.
And these are expensive to rent. Did you see what $229 for a day, I think it was?
Search party! Clear them out!
Walking back.
Sounds painful.
That'd be sick, honestly. I find that they would get advertising. Get and that's literally what I said. What is it, like a couple $100 a year? Charging membership as opposed to $229 for like the scooter for a week or something, like 3 days.
Ride's just through here.
Of course, tons of videos like tasty meals from Disney buffets or other Disney
Oh, yeah.
Damn, this door wasn't locked when I came through. Give me a sec.
Eat this food out of
The lock is getting me some trouble.
But Joseph,
But I've got my best spot on it.
you're fat. If you want to eat some fast food,
This could take a bit.
you can
Hey, I left this stash up on the red table. How about you clean it out while I get this door open?
It's quite an expensive exercise. I'm genuinely not trying to eat.
There is no escape.
Because you're eating more food. Thanks where I think that we can go into the table for the viewers, how many calories there is or how many calories you can do that eating like this is okay sometimes, you know, when you're on holiday or
$6 for a corn on the cob. $6. A corn on the cob that costs like 50 cents, like hot regions. It is expensive if you live in hot regions, obviously, but like, holy shit.
It's not an all the time thing, but rather than
Goodness.
There's nowhere to
referencing
hide.
a maybe their food option.
Me and Felix.
Because they're hungry.
This horrible overconsumption culture that we have
Yes.
created as a result, particularly here in the United States, of huge portion sizes, but also turning eating itself. And if watching this type of thing makes you
It's the king, the cacao.
because eating this much and being this overweight is not normal.
I think it's disgusting when they do the whole pouring sauce everywhere and they get like food all over themselves. It reminds me of a toddler. And toddlers have the excuse.
I want to get all these games for next year.
The ability
Yep.
to put food in their mouth because they're toddlers. You're adults.
What makes me extra angry about this TikTok dietitian's response to this content, where she basically downplays how terrible it is and says that Disney is a once in a lifetime thing, so eat what you want. Honestly,
She omits the fact that these people go to Disney like 100 times a year plus. I love backfired. Very, very convenient. And they're clearly influencers, so you know they're doing this all the time.
All of the fun food on
No, I totally get it. People stuff themselves.
Hi, buddy.
Returning to your cell.
People eat all this food and it's awesome. Like, I get that. Like, trips on vacation, like, I get it. But, like, this is they're not doing it all the time.
How did we still on top?
Okay, got it. How often did you go?
Isn't going to be your everyday routine. Wow,
Okay.
That's crazy. What? First time after all that they're trying this food.
It's always something you just repeatedly, like established shift and go to these places.
He's awesome. I want that one day she and I could spend time together. Yeah, we could play Nintendo Switch games.
Styles are copying content is complaining about and not those things that aren't accommodating or accessible to these people. Like literal chairs.
The seating here consists of only tables and chairs without arms. This episode of
You will not get bored.
Your arms are so cute if you keep pulling them off the table because it will take up too much space. If you're ordering a lot of food on the table. Holy America, dude, every Western nation is just getting huger. Huger.
Fire restaurant is located in the Grand Casino Tower at 54 Navajo Street. The seating here consists of tables and chairs without arms.
These style of fire foods are helpful if it fits I-6. And it basically dolphins, so they're hot. They don't
Become your grave. I mean, it still will. Sooner than planned.
I think one time I was at a restaurant and the woman was so fat that I had to break her out like a special chair. And I thought to myself, if I was that woman, I would probably be so embarrassed. So you couldn't fit in a normal chair. Yeah, bring out the fat chair for Lana. And I'm like, I don't know, I feel like I'd be embarrassed, no? No, not two chairs. No, they needed a special chair for big patties. For big patty for bags.
Others taking them to and from the top.
There is no escape.
Definitely useful, especially if you don't want to get all of your steps in before you even get to the part that's
Oh my god, we're getting tired before we even get to the fucking car. You butt bananas! Oh my. Oh. That's crazy. Never in my life have I ever had that happen. Going to an attraction or like going to like a festival, your heart's tired.
Where do I need to go to?
It's not that far.
License themselves because they use cars at this kind of content.
I need to pump up my numbers or something. I'm missing out.
After making this video, the Disney has test the seats where people can go and sit in a big seat to make sure that they'll fit in real things. And I have probably seen how far the first
No, because there's more fat people than really, really tall people that can't ride the rides. The people that are over, what is it, like, I don't know, what's a pretty tall fucking person? They're pretty 6'4". I think that's really tall for a guy, right? I think that's pretty much an outlier. I think like, anyone over 2 meters tall is really tall. Yeah.
What's that? Have you been down this right? That's not it.
Got a cozy little camping area, guys. RJ, I'm all shielded up.
Almost got the door. Come on down.
Before riding. The seating and restraints on this attraction may prohibit some guests of certain body shapes and sizes from riding.
Disney predicted Wally. No, there's no prediction. People are already really, really fat at that point. Just say fat? No,
Exclusively for fat people. This is code for obese people can't fit. So no getting flung around in the FU.
I need to get level 30 for that one.
Holy, my eyes just kind of went like sideways. That was like an optical illusion right there. That was an optical illusion. My eyes kind of watered. Hold this.
In this video, this guy is trying so hard to push the security bosses down. He's using his entire body.
Oh!
On tons of social media where people complain about not being accessible.
Let's get to our ride. Maybe we can even pick up some of the other prisoners.
Every ride in theme parks my friends go with him because I'm too fat to fit the harnesses and lap bars. Is there not? It's a call. I've heard of people who are really, really fat. There's been some really gruesome stories that I've seen throughout the years, like on YouTube or like in real life. Of a dad that was so fat that he couldn't even throw the ball for his kid, and then one day he was like changed enough, and he lost so much weight that he could play with his kid again. And I think that's wonderful. I don't think a lot of people like that have a wake-up call and they realize that that's like, you know, that's what the good ending is. Not you fucking getting so huge that you can't even spend time with your children. Like, and it's just like, why can't you just be so less selfish?
I never imagined he...
Going on the rides and you paid money. Let
We
me
need to
break
get
it down
your
even more.
as soon as possible.
You paid money
I hijacked an
to
order
go
gun
to
ship for
these
us.
parks
It's
and
just
you
down this way.
can't enjoy it because you can't fucking ride the rides. You lost money because you didn't get the entertainment value.
Not being accessible. Fam, they're not supposed to be accessible. Because you're not supposed to be the side of May. So far, I have some practices this year. The first is this. Because if you are this fast, I think if you were trying to ride rides this fast, I think that is hazardous, not only to you, but also to the people around you. A woman on TikTok even told a convoluted story that was really confusing about how she was put into a ride and fit in there. And she sort of describes how she has a stomach fat flap, and that is what the seat bar was pushed on top of. So when the ride is actually in motion, her stomach flap flipped up over the bar so that she had this big space between her and the bar that was supposed to be holding her in place, and she felt like she was not secured, and she was going to fall out of the ride and die. This is not a description that I prefer that I'm giving, but here we are. It's the fact that I have it like that.
I'm happy to see my cousin.
And then you sit back here at a computer and then you go, yes, I was not that she pushed down on there.
60, 36 trophies.
We are getting out of here!
She could have died. They're gonna start like making rides because these people are so common that they're gonna have to like strap people in. They just have like 2 guys fucking insane. Hard, but I think it's Yeah. Are you expecting the theme park to accommodate you rather than you bettering yourself so that you can have a better time? It genuinely makes me so angry. It's
Hey, can I get a hand up?
Man. Our society is extremely entitled. It screams entitlement, and this is a bummer. I can't even imagine spending time in this dating theme park. I just had a horrible thought. What if she flew out and like fucking crushed? That's such a horrible thought. Like if you land on someone that hurts their head or something and like survive, but like if a 300 or 400 pounds flies through the air, like if you land on someone, you're probably gonna just kill them, like destroy the body. I'm not trying to be mean, I'm just thinking the logistics. Like, I'm sure there's been accidents before, people flying out of their seat and then landing on someone or, like, hurting themselves. I think that's really sad and horrible. But, like, I would feel bad. I'd be like, damn, I don't want to kill someone if I fucking fly out of the seats. So well the entire time. Yeah, like, I feel bad. And then proudly getting on the internet and informing other people of this struggle like it's somehow everyone else's fault. Yeah. I also found another account of one of these amusement park fat people, and with relation to not fitting in seats, someone asked him why this isn't a wake-up call. He replied that each time he fails to fit, he promises himself that he'll lose weight, but the quote-unquote motivation never outlasts him. Oh gosh. I mean, at least he's honest. He's all like, he's not saying like, oh yeah, well I'm not gonna do it. Oh man, that sucks. Dude, you can do it, please. I believe in you. It's the sorter. Yeah, his tummy hurt. He needs eating. He needs to fill the tummy, otherwise you feel bad. I agree. Which honestly is so sad. Because, dude, what do you do? I think a lot of people is addiction. Food addiction. Accountability with topics like this, because again, people would rather find tips and tricks to ease this stage of obesity rather than actually taking time and effort and putting energy into losing weight. Also, as a total aside, I can't even imagine
We gotta get out of here before the timekeeper. Oh, crap.
I'm always watching.
Yeah.
I want to see how useful my new Vault-Hunter could be.
Because that's not easy. Not in a day and age where food is poison and we're sedentary and people actually
It's more fun getting your hands dirty.
Why would you? So we go back to the rating system again, eating equals feel good, can't stop, get bigger. I truly believe food addiction is on the level of like drug addiction and like sex addiction. Because the fundamental problem with food addiction is that the dopamine that you get the hit off of, and then when you look down and you're fat and you don't feel good, your dopamine is low, and then you get that high from eating, so you just get upset. It's like a cycle. It's the same thing with drug addiction. You see yourself hurting yourself, and then you do the drugs because you feel bad about yourself. You have to break the cycle. It's really sad. If you walk out to, I think that it's not easy. It's hard. But before crash into us and consumed us, so people seem to understand that not everything is made or meant for them. But somewhere along this weird, awful path of fat acceptance and body positivity, we seem to have lost that. We've lost that problem. Allies. It's the idea that this is all about equality, that fat people, obese people, should be able to enjoy the same things as skinny people, including theme park rides. Personally, I'm not super sure what's enjoyable about having metal bars cutting into your fat rolls while you're third. Yeah, this is really uncomfortable. I'm not sure what's enjoyable about getting vasculitis because walking around a theme park for a few hours is akin to
running a mini marathon. Well, life is definitely not more or equally enjoyable when you are morbidly obese. It's painful, it's expensive, and yes, you're
Sleeping's hard, you're tired, you probably have sleep apnea. No, not probably. You very likely do have sleep apnea. If you sleep at night, you wake yourself up, you disturb your sleep, you can't walk, you're tired, so you can't walk as much. Diabetes, that's right. Might lose a leg if you're unlucky. Like, it sucks. I don't want people to be fat. I want them to be like, a good weight.
My chosen hero,
And it
sent
also
from the starry
it amplifies your other genetic predisposition to having issues. Like, if you already have like a family that has like heart problems, even without being fat, that absolutely turbo accelerates it. That's just an example. Maybe you have like muscular dystrophy or something. I don't fucking know. Like, it's just that.
excluded from some things that cancer, and that's not the fault of anybody else. No one's pressing you. Society is not built to oppress you. It's because these people have built prisons out of their out of their tired
Hello, beach trash. I'm the CEO4BTP Stewart Bot, but you can call me Flat Track, last vestige of the Crimson Resistance. So, what's your whole deal?
I'm vexed, and my whole deal is that your friend RJ just helped me break out of prison. He told me to find you.
RJ, my #1 recruit, most promising bolt hunter I know. We'd be lost without him. Actually, where is he?
He didn't make it.
Hey, have I mentioned how resistance is RJ?
Explains that people who are extremely fat will compare themselves to being like genuinely disabled. Like people that can't walk or they don't have arms or limbs and they need like a ramp, and it's like I need that ramp too. It's like, but you can do something about it. The person in a wheelchair probably can't afford to have like an expensive, leg replacement or like a, what is it called? Like a fake leg or whatever to help them along. Because it's expensive. Like you can do something about being fat. Yeah, prosthetic. Sorry, I can't think of the word. I'm being stupid, but yeah, just grow another leg where it's like you can lose weight. It's not maybe
Those are batteries,
that's it.
bud.
Like it's not that difficult. Like this is a permanent thing.
You're supposed to
Follow old people. Yeah, you can't be helping old.
But honestly, they probably shouldn't. No, and that's very happy because of those and before. This is just Aaron, and I check out the community.
Look, I've got it hard out here. All my top dogs got eaten by the
Skill service that I have personally tried.
Okay, well, I can definitely take care of your Ripper problem.
Really? I mean, really good job showing initiative, rookie.
This plus size car popping thing is working to normalize obesity further.
I think all fat influencers are fucking horrible. And also people who glorify the absolute other side.
We're headed to that old order broadcast tower. I was
That's
going to use
also
it to send out
really,
a
really bad. And I think that's normalized the other way around, that making fun of people who don't eat enough is way more accepted than people who eat a lot. Yeah. I even saw it at school. I knew a girl who was really, really skinny. She would eat McDonald's like probably once a week, and then people were like, "Oh, you're so skinny, you're so tiny." And she's like, "Oh, stupid." Like, they always tease her and say like how skinny she was. She was really, really skinny too. So I don't know.
They were not that big of a deal. And
Oh shit, like kind of disorder.
joy and skinny from something that might help other people who are not that. Making those intentions for fat people, is that should we be trying to push fat people out there? environments and try to be kind of unfair to encourage them to replace like this. I want to say
You're also overloading the healthcare system too, with completely preventable type things that I'm not saying. I mean, it's not true. There's conditions that will give you issues with your weight or losing. But there's no excuse for it except just you eating a lot and not working. Like, genuinely, I think it's just a discrimination at that point.
More of this kind of content, feel free to subscribe to the channel as well as leaving this video a like and a comment because I do read the majority of them and I like to do that. Of course, I would
I mean, they're pretty tasty. That was a pretty good video. Yeah, it was not bad. It was enjoyable. Yeah,
What were those guys doing?
Take care of yourself so you can watch more.
They've been trying to use glide packs to reach the top of the tower to escape, but mostly they've just been splatting against the wall. Hey, you're splat resistant, right? Maybe you could steal a glide pack and fly across to get the elevator running. They've got them at a river camp nearby. That new echo device you got can show you where to go. Good thing he's useful, because he is definitely not cute or marketable.
Also available on Nintendo Switch. So if there's one you haven't played yet, why not pick it up?
I can't wait for the new Raichu. Yeah. Look at Evolution. First pay, DLC, yeah.
We'll start today's Nintendo Direct with the Super Mario Bros. 40th anniversary. Tomorrow, September 13th, marks 40 years for launch of Super Mario Bros. in Japan. We got here because so many people have played. Thank you all very much. The Mario games have been supported by evolution of digital technology. Additionally, Mario has taken on many different designs for the hardware. Nintendo Museum is open. Each created an art gallery that displays character illustrations drawn during the development of different games. There are also illustrations and pixels in the body.
Never gets old.
Also, from now through next September, the ticket for admission will change to the design shown here. Starting this September, we'll have 40 anniversary London show. We're seeing the reservations to enter the museum, so we hope those visitors will check it out. On top of that, on Japan and Hollywood, we opened the third Super Nintendo World theme park at Universal Epic Universe in Orlando, Florida. We hope you can experience the world of Super Mario in real life. Next is more news about this. We'll be recording the first match, which will take place next February. Since its inception in 1985, the Super Mario series has been running for 40 years, thanks to everyone's support. But this time, Mario himself will be training on the line. This is the race bit that the levels will win, which has a Nintendo logo. recording in other ways as well. If you're interested in that topic, why not take the opportunity to run through footnotes? Also, entering next spring, please take a look at this.
Like you had a chance. Love a light show.
The name of the new movie that Nintendo and Illumination are producing together is the Super Mario Galaxy movie. What kinds of adventures do you think Mario and his friends will have in space? This movie will be the main event of the Super Mario Bros. 40th anniversary.
I'm happy for that.
Co-producer Chris-san from Illumination. Chris-san, thank you, Miyamoto-san. As we celebrate Mario's 40th anniversary, it's an opportunity to reflect on the 4 decades of creativity, imagination, and adventure that Mario has brought to life for fans across generations and around the world. From its groundbreaking world building to its iconic characters and unforgettable music, the Super Mario Brothers have left a lasting impact on the very fabric of our culture. All of us at Illumination feel so fortunate to continue our collaboration with Nintendo as we expand the life of Mario in movies.
That's our language as well.
And while the Super Mario Galaxy games are the
Super Mario Galaxy. We do that. G A L X Y. That's also my wish list.
For inspiration for our story, this next film holds surprises for fans of every Mario. Our directors, Michael Jelinek and Aaron Horvath, along with the extraordinary team of artists at our studio in Paris, are very busy working to deliver a film that aspires to earn its place in the history we're here to celebrate. Brian Tyler is also returning to compose a score that blends together musical themes from Mario's incredible game heritage. And we're also thrilled to welcome back Chris Pratt as Mario, Anya Taylor-Joy as Princess Peach, Charlie Day as Luigi, Jack Black as Bowser, Keegan-Michael Key as Toad, and Kevin-Michael Richardson as Kamek. And as we continue to make progress on the Super Mario Galaxy movie, we look forward to sharing more with you in the future. And until then, thank you, and back to you, Elsa. Thank you, Chris-san. I'm also involved in the production of every business in this world. It's a movie worthy of the 40th anniversary. Please wait a little longer for its release. While you're waiting, I have something I'd like to show you. Please take a look at this.
You're looking for a big guy named Splash Salon. I kill everyone else too. These guys are called rippers because they rip the boats right out of their necks. Oh, they also like to rip people's limbs off. Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure that's unrelated to the name.
Super Mario Galaxy, I can't believe it.
Felt some peace there for a moment.
I feel like a kid again. I love playing that. But who's gonna become as who's gonna play Rosalina? It's definitely my wish list already. So
Get this sky sucker off my ass!
That's right. It's the game for the fans of movies. Super Mario Galaxy and Super Mario Galaxy 2. Okay, alternative.
I'm looking forward to playing it.
I'll introduce the games that will be released as part of the Super Mario Brothers Holy That's right. The two games we just developed. They developed around the idea of Mario the final power out. And seeing Mario not fall off again while upside down was very impressive, even as a developer. The second game also returns 15 years after its original release on Wii. But in Rosalina's library, you can read a storybook. It's now in both games, and we've also added new pages. We hope you're looking forward to that as well. In addition, the storybook will be available as a real-life product. The new pages I mentioned won't be included, but more details, including the release time, will be available on the My Nintendo Store website later today, so please check that out. Super Mario Galaxy plus Super Mario Galaxy 2 will launch on Nintendo Switch, but you can play these games on Nintendo Switch too. Many other Mario titles are also available on Nintendo Switch, so if there's one you haven't played yet, why not take the opportunity to try it? Okay, let's introduce some other Mario games coming to Nintendo Switch 2. The latest entry in the Mario Tennis series is hitting the court on Nintendo Switch 2. Mario Tennis Fever. Use top spins, slices, lobs, and other familiar shots. But now you can also slide and use other fancy footwork with new defensive maneuvers. And swing into action into a equipment called Fever Rockets. People now are going to build up your fever gauge, then unleash the fever shot. Freeze the court with the ice racket. Protect your opponents using the mini motion racket. Or duplicate yourself with the shadow racket.
Splash zones in power!
Fever rockets.
Nice try. Now it's my turn.
Work with your parts to control the level racket for a more authentic experience.
in Swimmer. Look, after encountering monsters on a remote island, Mario and Flash have transformed into babies, kicking off a series of famous happenings in the game. With their tennis skills gone, the babies will need to learn to play. As they teach the monsters to return to normal. Mario and Steven, live on Nintendo Switch 2 February 12th. Multiplayer mayhem is coming to the Planet Freedom Game. Super Mario Brothers Wonder, Nintendo Switch 2 edition. Plus, meet up in Belleville Park. A large plaza has been discovered in the Flower Kingdom. Belleville Park. Here, you can enjoy a variety of attractions that let you team up with and with the kids, friends, and family. Let's go over some of the things you can do. Collect the most points to win. Collect points as you make your way through the court. And finish your chance to get rich. Whether the most points in the game wins. It's always good to get. It's house and try to survive. Whoever's hit at the end loses. Run and hide and tag. If you're tagged, you're in. And the other players get to transform and hide. Work together to relay. Pass the bomb up to each other so it doesn't explode before you reach the goal. Work together to get to the goal. Place donut blocks while your players run across them.
Splash zone, baby! We rip it again!
Oh, that's right! He's over here just doing us!
Super Mario Brothers Wonder is getting a Nintendo Switch 2 edition. As its name implies, you get to play multiplayer options to enjoy. It also has other game content, so stay tuned for more details in the future. How about these chatty characters? Was it something I said? The talking flowers. We actually made them. Oh, really? Sometimes they'll pop on their own, just like that. These talking flowers can make everyday life a little more fun. They're planned for release next spring. Okay, next is the last game for the Super Mario Bros. 40th anniversary part of this presentation.
I can't wait. It was good seeing Janine. That's her favorite series.
Feels different every time that happens.
And don't stop absorbing the fact. There's this thing on Nintendo Switch 2 next spring. A new game starring John Wayne. The game is best against smooth game setting and have all sorts of things that live together. You'll be safe here while we take off. That's all. It's Super Mario Brothers fully advanced. The game's time to sleep. The new music is still. We hope you enjoy all things good and fun. Okay. Well, now again, you know Borderlands. Yes, this game is classic on Nintendo Switch. The mesmerizing world of Pixar awaits in this TV side-scrolling roguelike adventure. Find your way through this 80s anime-inspired realm solo, or with a friend in couch co-op, where every battle is twice as chaotic and twice as thrilling. Hone the swift swordplay against a variety of foes, uncover a wide array of unique melee and ranged weapons, and glide through ever-shifting biomes with graceful, acrobatic movements. With the help of magical creatures called storm hearts, you gain permanent upgrades to boost your abilities and help you on your next run. And in couch co-op mode, you can experiment with ability upgrades by combining and trading powers for different playstyles. Storm Lancers launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch system later today. The wilderness is calling. Transform a wild island inspired by the Australian outback. In this charming survival life sim, there are plenty of ways to make this wilderness your home. Plant crops, catch fish, resources, and plenty more. But don't let your guard down while exploring. Wild creatures may attack, so use your tools, weapons, and wits to make it out in one piece. As you progress, you can turn this rugged island into a bustling town. If it's shot, it's what faster. Top your distance.
Wait.
Let me show you how. They shoot better than they walk. Little hard in this kitchen, huh?
Nice! His chest should be right nearby. Hey, you got the glide pack? Sick! There's a wrench nearby. Test it out.
Now you wanna! I can take over!
They really cheated on. Just a small slice of a life you don't know. Stay tuned for more information in the future.
Ever seen a body like this? It's heaven!
Beautiful! Now you can fly in the air like a majestic dove, or a receipt you have to chase around in the parking lot. Head to that platform we saw those guys splat off of earlier. I'll guide you from
Think you
there.
can take me on?
Unsold vacation.